My favourite scene is when the sofa runs in and he's like, "It's sofing time," and then he sofs all over them.
Never, ever underestimate the seducing power of the beast. The soul you were trying to save has already been doomed.
Killer Sofa is about a sofa that kills. No, I'm just kidding. God, I had this for a moment. No, it's not, because can you imagine if they made a full film about that? That'd be ridiculous. No, it's a recliner chair that kills, okay? Yeah. You can't trust New Zealanders to make a movie. The last Kiwi-made film I saw was about zombie sheep, and now there's this. And honestly, they're renegades, they're mavericks, they shouldn't be allowed near cameras. But for real, the sofa does speak, yeah. Mostly just whispers Valerie down drains and stuff like that. It's pretty weird, and there are multiple people inside the sofa. Some physically, some spiritually. It's a whole thing. I'm still a little bit unclear on exactly how that works in the premise of the entire film, even though I've watched the whole thing twice. And my conclusions are that nobody ever needs to have a dream that sexy about a sofa, and that this does for sticking your hand down the side of a sofa what Jaws did for swimming. We've got all the trademarks here of a true piece of shit. It's the kind of thing that the trailer would be hilarious to watch. And in fact, I watched the trailer and I was like, oh my god, yeah, that is great. And then when you actually have to make it into a full film, you have to introduce things like an old rabbi that just constantly watches this weird internet show about the books, which is a type of demon, which somehow he knows is what's inside the sofa. As opposed to any of the other types of demons that they talk about on internet shows. Not important. It is terrible, but you also get to watch a sofa stalk a number of people, including like just wandering down a street, but without really anyone noticing what's going on, which is impressive. Well done to the sofa, I have to say. So as far as I understand it, Francesca is being haunted by a spirit that is horn-dogging for the spirit of her grandmother or great-grandmother, and the spirit that is following her just goes into different men, and then they become obsessed with her in like a not cool way. And one of them got so obsessed with her that he cut his legs off and then jumped inside this sofa and then somehow organized for it to be sent to her. I don't know how that worked. And then he's dead, but his corpse is still in the sofa, and this spirit that's horn-dogging for her can still infect it, and therefore it can make the sofa do things that a sofa should not be able to do. Like lay out her lingerie for her. Or bake her cookies. This film is a joke, but it full well knows it's a joke, which really does help quite a bit, you know? You can actually have a bit of fun with it. Doesn't, and I want to make this very clear, make it a good movie. No, bad movie, but much more amusing than a lot of bad movies that I watch. I don't exactly know what the sofa was expecting when it, does things like lay out lingerie for her. I don't know how I guess it could like spring one on you, if you know what I mean. No, actually, no, you know what, there's the line. We're not going into the semantics of sofa fucking. Find the line, there it is. The funniest thing about this is that there is an actual movie in there about this detective who's investigating this stalker case and then slowly becomes obsessed with the victim. Like, that could be a really creepy thriller. That could be something really good. But as I say, that is buried deep within the bowels of this film. Like the body of the possessed man is buried in the furniture. I don't really know what else to say about this, except that I've watched this twice. Probably won't go for the third time, like, ever. But it is good compared to, like, most of these tragically terrible movies I watch. Not compared to, like, good movies. But, yeah. I'm giving somehow the sofa isn't the creepiest guy in this film 1.5 stars. It's like if Challengers had starred Zendaya, a lamp, and a fridge in a threesome. But if you like seeing terrible reviews about these terrible movies, then, buy a membership or subscribe. The members get to choose what I watch every Friday, and it's always the worst.